Hi everyone. Welcome to our research presentation for Think Neuro's Winter 2023 Clinical Research Internship. Our topic is computational and cognitive neuroscience, and more specifically, computational models of memory and learning. I'm Ethan Nguyen, the associate and leader for this group, and I'm very excited to showcase our findings of this project. In this presentation, my team and I will be going over the results of our bibliometric analysis on the top 100 cited articles on computational models of memory and learning.
Hi, I'm Bianca Lopez. I'm a subsequent author and I'm a first year studying biology at USC. And today I'll be introducing our research. Okay, so computational models are used to compactly describe large amounts of data, which are often used to obtain causal claims about the relation between neural properties and behavior. In our research, we conducted a comprehensive analysis of studies exploring the application of computational memory and learning on cognitive processes. Despite the rapid progress in technology and neuroscience, there exists a gap in our understanding of how computational models can contribute to clarifying the functions of the hippocampus, an integral region associated with memory and learning.
Hi, my name is Gabby Sigley. I'm a student at U Chicago, and I'll be discussing background. So Sukata's work was very useful to our investigation, as his article on a computational model of learning and memory outlined the results of the hippocampal long-term potentiation, which we use as reference for our investigation. We also analyzed an article called Reinforcement Learning and Working Memory in Mood Disorders, a computational analysis in a developmental transdiagnostic sample that also utilized computational models. And the last one that we used was the Computational Cognitive Neuroscience for Learning and Memory, Principles and Models, which was used to better understand figures and get a baseline understanding of neural computation.
Hi, I'm Xenia Charania, and I'm also a subsequent author on this project. I will be presenting the objectives for this project. Our primary objective is to discover relevant patterns and trends in the research of computational models of memory and learning, focusing on the hippocampus. We aim to discover the overall direction and potential gaps in this field of study, and more specifically, which geographic regions in the world lack current research in the discipline. Identifying these gaps can hopefully, as a secondary objective, lead to more research that aids productivity advancements in the field of education and new technologies such as artificial intelligence and machine learning.
To explain our methods in conducting our bibliometric analysis, I'll first start with data extraction. We used the Web of Science's core collection to search for articles on computational models of memory and learning. With hundreds and thousands of results, we filtered out several articles using keywords such as computational model, learning development, and memory development. With this preliminary search, we then sorted by the most cited articles and selected by the top 100 articles. After briefly reviewing the contents of the articles to determine their relevancy, we exported the first 100 publications as a text file. Using this text file, we imported it into the BiblioShiny tool using R programming, providing us with a bibliometric analysis of the dataset. We then exported the same dataset as an Excel sheet to further investigate any patterns and gaps in the data. Next, I'll be talking about the mapping analysis and the distribution of studies from our Web of Sciences search. From our initial Web of Sciences search, our preliminary search resulted in 10,453 studies. From these 10,453 studies, the top 100 most cited articles were deemed eligible, while the other 10,353 articles were deemed non-eligible. From these 100 eligible studies, 74 are articles, 19 are proceeding papers, and 7 are reviews. To take a broader view of the research, we looked at the preliminary search data containing 10,453 studies. Because our dataset was taken from the preliminary search results, there is a strong level of correlation between the two. In fact, the larger sample size should help accurately determine large trends and topics, while our smaller dataset of 100 articles could lead to skewed results. Using Web of Science's features of citation topics, we categorized clusters of documents by mesotopics through their citations. As shown on the figure, although topics like neuroimaging, neuroscience, and computer vision and graphics were the most prevalent topics, these topics are directly used in computational models of memory and learning, so we disregarded these for the most part. Our main interest is in the high number of citations in artificial intelligence and machine learning, along with education and education research, as these topics aren't as involved in computational neuroscience.
Hi, my name is Devin, and I'm a subsequent author. In this graph, we can see that the period goes from 1993 to 2021, showing the number of articles that each country's production of articles related to computational models of memory and learning. Though this may be a relatively new study topic, we can see that the United States has significantly higher production in published articles compared to other countries presented on this graph. On the second graph, we can see that the United States appears dominant when finding the work cited and related with computational models of memory and learning.
In our research, we conducted a preliminary search through the Web of Science to output the top 20 first authors of the top 100 cited articles on computational models of memory and learning. The number one first author cited in these articles is Clay B. Holroyd. Over the past 23 years, he has published over 100 journal papers and chapters, serving as a professor at different universities.
Hello, my name is Shashir Talata, and I am a subsequent author on this project. I am a junior in high school at Glen Oak High School in Canton, Ohio. And I'll be looking at the most relevant affiliations. So the affiliation that created the most articles is tied between Harvard University and the University of Pennsylvania, both with 11 articles. Succeeding those two universities with the second most articles made is both Johns Hopkins University and Ohio State University, each with 8 articles. It's also important to note that 9 out of the 10 affiliations are located within the United States.
Hello, my name is Anya Shenoy, and I'm subsequent author. This plot shows the distribution of the scientific journal. As you can see, Psychological Review shows up the most frequently in searches related to computational models of learning and memory. It is a bi-monthly peer-reviewed academic journal that covers psychological theory. There are 2 runner-ups, the Journal of Neuroscience and Nature Neuroscience. Both are scientific journals that focus on neuroscience.
Hello, my name is Edwin Joshi, and I'm a subsequent author presenting the discussion. The US disproportionately leads in memory and learning research, causing a large skew in data. Due to developmental differences in memory and learning, based on a person's environment, a variation of data from numerous countries would be helpful. Furthermore, closing this gap between the US and other countries can provide a more statistically significant research than we have now, because currently, majority of research is based for the US population. This research can be used for education, and with more countries' research, we can implicate educational methods that can be used for a broader audience than just the US population.
Hi, I'm Jersey Rucker, and I go to Eleanor Roosevelt High School, and I'm a subsequent author of the study. In conclusion, the progression of our comprehension and insight into these intricate cognitive processes is advancing to the utilization of computational models. Our results have shown uses in the fields of artificial intelligence, machine learning, and education. These research can fuel the development of technologies and further research in this field. The education systems can be reformed to implement practices that maximize memory and learning efficiency. Artificial intelligence and machine learning can be enhanced with the advancements to its problem-solving and large-scale data analysis abilities.
Hello, I'm Tammy. I'm a co-associate helping lead this research. I'm a first-year student at Mission College in Santa Clara, California. And I'm presenting the rest of the conclusion. So on the other hand, other results have also shown gaps in research across the world, especially between first world countries and developing countries. Observing this gap, researchers can study the reasons as to why these gaps occur, such as the accessibility of education, research opportunities, and technology. Through these studies, researchers can formulate and implement solutions to bridge this gap in research. There are many ways to go about this, like the usage of improvements that were talked about previously, or even health policy. These are the references that we use to construct our abstract and research poster.